What's going on, guys? This is me, JT, but you can call me Nick. That's right, we're back. We're playing some more DDLC Plus. Now, before we get into it, there is something that I found out when I was exiting out of the game. Right, this little thing came up. Not this login thing. This. This is a laptop, basically, or a PC, right? Now, from my understanding, what I think is going on here is that we're actually a player, or well, not a player, but we in the game we're a person and we have our own PC. So this PC, or this laptop thing, this is our own desktop. It's not my desktop, it's the person in the game's desktop, and it knows the time of my... It's actually 11:32 right here now. But yes, so it's hard to explain, but how do I... It's hard to explain, but the user, the person we play as, has their own laptop or PC. This is their desktop here. It's called Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. So maybe it's like for work or something. And DDLC is a game that they have on their laptop or whatever. And then there's side stories here. These are the side stories. And it says the side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. So yeah, we got to do that as well. That's how we unlock them. And so you get all these pictures and stuff, and there's music, and it's actually really interesting how it works like that. Oh, look, we can set that as our wallpaper. Yes, please. Oh, I've got an achievement unlocked as well. It says error. And yeah, look, we can customize it and everything. That's so cool. Settings, music volume. Very nice. Oh, look at that. We've got to get all the data, it seems. Music. Oh yes, these are all the ones that we've listened to, I think. What does that do? Oh, and we can like listen to it in the background. That's cool. Mail. No new mail. Files. Characters. Oh, I see what's going on here. So yeah, basically, this must be all the files for DDLC, and this is probably where we delete Monica at the end. Interesting. Okay. Insecure directory. There's a scratch disk. Do not use it to store it. It's a store sensitive or permanent things. If you need to access the files from the encrypted file share, copy them into your disposable drive and plug it in directly through this client. Do not copy them here. Ria is working on a setup proxy mail server so we can proper remote communication without having to worry about that higher ups. Keep everything offline till then. Paula. So reset. Mobile to open. Attributions. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's really interesting. How it's like that. Scripts. Poems. Oh. Ah, here we go. Sayori's winning words. Yes, there we go. That's gonna be fair. That'll help me a lot, actually. What about Monica's winning words here as well? Yuri. Oh, not for Monica yet. But that's good. We're gonna need that. This is actually really interesting. And then it has my saves here. So yeah, that's actually really good. That's cool. That's really cool. And if we quit, we obviously just quit the game. But that's actually really interesting. Now, I want to show you guys something when I boot up the game. When you boot up the game, look at this. Hold on. Yeah, look. It's like a we're booting up a laptop or and like a thing. But it's... Oh, we got a new picture. Wait, what is it? And look at that, you can see all the fan art. That's so sick. Well, not fan art, but like drawings. Wow, that's so cool. But yeah, that's really interesting. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at these later on because I feel like something's gonna end up here. But that's really interesting. So basically, Doki Doki is a game within this game. So in the original one, Doki Doki is just a game for us. Like we didn't realize that we were playing as someone. Like it's hard. I think you guys get it. No, because that gives me an achievement. But yeah. So basically, the original Doki Doki was like we thought it was just a game, just a regular game. But now when we boot up the game, it's actually someone booting into a laptop, a work laptop, from what it seems. But it's really interesting. I think Matt has done a few theories on it. I'm gonna probably check them out. And yeah, but it's really interesting. So we're basically playing as a worker or something. He's got this game, and so when everything goes to hell, the Monica will be talking to him, and yeah, so we're playing. It's like, yeah, I think you guys get it, but it's really interesting. It's really interesting. There's new lore. So yeah. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and NJT did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. But what interests me is how this person knows the all the words, the perfect words for Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori. It's really interesting. I don't know why he knows that. Maybe he's played this game before, and now he's probably replaying it. Now when he replays it, it's gonna end up having the Monica thing, the glitches and all that. So let's go. Which I haven't yet. And NJT liked my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. This is when Natsuki talks about Yuri's tits. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new members, Yuri. And the music. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that NJT appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutie. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as NJT started showing up. Yeah, what did I tell you guys? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was just standing there. NJT, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have it figure out themselves. Help me explain that to her, NJT. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning of them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only not... Nah. You understand that, right, NJT? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Who should I... No, you know what? I'm going to save here. So then we can, get a lot of saves going on here. But yes, I'm going to see what happens with all of these. So I'm going to go Yuri at the start. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, it's still putting feelings into it and it becomes more really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you always said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well and you just told her how you felt. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant because only she can't handle the pressure. I'm not feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps her walk. Oh my. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she grapples on the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she didn't really need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this point and I'm gonna pick the other ones because I'm gonna have multiple saves. But I've got to remember that I have multiple saves. Anyway, I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well, as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe. Thanks, NGT. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. No, it's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Tsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I mean, how could I not forget that? I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save... You know what? I'm gonna save on Yuri's face. So, when Yuri talks, so I know that it's Yuri's... Like, I'm gonna do separate paths for each. I'm gonna do, like, one where... Like, I do the Natsuki thing, and I'm gonna do one where I do the Yuri thing, where we do that, and, yeah, so on. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. And JT, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. To myself with newfound determination. NJT, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehe. Sayori beams at me. Yes. Sayori, what happened earlier? Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know what, JT? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's me. Every day's going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that to myself. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, poem time. Okay. Do I want to save here? Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm not gonna save over that's for sure. I'll save over the argument, so I know it's right next to this one. Okay. Fireflies. Oh, that's Sayori. Okay. I'm gonna try and get a Natsuki one. No. Puppy. Gotta think of cute things. Fun. Damn it. I should just check the thing, shouldn't I? Pure. Forgive. Okay, Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna check the thing that this person has. Okay, two more. Spinning. Jump. Yes! Got it. Achievement unlocked. Perfect Natsuki. Yes, very nice. Okay. Next up is gonna be Sayori. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, NJT. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. I'm just kidding. I'll come with you, Sayori. I'm not gonna be a dog to you. No thanks. Oh. Okay, I won't come. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? Oh, that's right, she has no money, I forgot. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Haha, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell NJT to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you want. What you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I was too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have to come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes one big bite. She good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Oh, that's what she bit her tongue. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Well, yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Okay, I shouldn't have paused it there, but... Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots her way to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. That's why she's at piano practice. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. No, that is not true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So you're strong-willed. Your boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not noticed since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, JT. Yeah, you won't. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Goes back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I hear Natsuki muttering expression. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? You know what, I think I should save, but I'm gonna save on a separate page. I'm gonna do just a special page for each of them, so I'm gonna put 3. Make it Natsuki. There we go. So this is gonna be Natsuki's page. This will be Sayori's page. Probably Monica's page. This is gonna be Yuri's page. And 1 and 6 will just be 5. I don't know, there'll be something. You looking for something in here? Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Well, it's the point in keeping her collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I've heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the shelf. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns into a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Half-8 Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. This probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I tell you one thing, JT. Consider this as a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Half-8 Girls from the box. Well, she is right because of what happens with Monica and everything. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. Why is that very similar? Why does that ring a bell, everyone? It's exceedingly low. Don't just stand there. Wow. And Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit here. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'll take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particular bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Oh, I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like she's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice off of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, excuse me, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. There's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's not really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki paused for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? What does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impersonable. Definitely not a coincidence. Guess that explains Tsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Alright then guys, I'm in the video then. Next video we're gonna be doing the I'm gonna